Good morning, everyone. I am Sharon Sino from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Science. So today I will going to discuss the nephrons, which is the functional units of the kidney. So what is nephrons? So nephrons is a functional unit of the kidney. It is the structure that actually produces urine in the process of removing waste and excess substances from the blood. Also, the nephrons are located in the cortex of the kidney, while the collecting ducts are located in the pyramids of the kidney medulla. In addition, nephrons eliminate waste from the body. It regulates blood volume and pressure. It controls levels of electrolytes and metabolites and regulates blood pressure. Its functions are vital to life and regulated by the endocrine system by hormones such as antidiuretic hormones, ado- aldosterone, and parathyroid hormone. So the nephrons are it has a three functions. The first is the filtration. It is the mass movement of water solutes from plasma to the renal tubule that occurs in the renal capsule. It is about 20% of the plasma volume passing through the glomerulus at any given time is filtered. The second is the reabsorption, the movement of the water and solutes from the tubule back into plasma. So the third is the secretion. It is the filtrate absorbed in the glomerulus flows to the renal tubule where nutrients and water are reabsorbed into capillaries. So these are the nephron structure. So nephrons has a cortex, which is the outer part of the kidney. The second is the medulla. It is the inner part of the kidney. The proximal convoluted tubule, the efferent anterior, the glomerulus, Bowman's capsule, a capsule-shaped membranous structure surrounding the glomerulus of its nephron in the kidney of mammals that extract waste, and then the loop of Henle, the part of the kidney tubule which forms a long loop in the medulla of the kidney, from which water and salts are reabsorbed into the blood. And then the visa recta. It is the capillary networks that supply blood of the medulla are highly permeable to solute and water. Because the transport of salt and other solutes requires oxygen, and adenosine triphosphate reduces medullary blood flow, decreases salt and solute transports by nephron segment in the medulla. And then the perpetubular capillaries are the tiny blood vessels in your kidney. They filter waste from your blood so the waste can leave your body through urine. It is also reabsorb nutrients to your body and need to work properly, such as minerals. Then the distal convoluted tubule, a short nephron segments interposed between the muscula densa and collecting duct. Even though it's short, it plays a key role in regulating extracellular fluid volume and electrolyte homeostasis. And then the collecting duct, it is the funnels urine from the kidney through the ureter to the bladder. And then in nephron, it is function tubes are transportation of urine and absorption of water. It is a duct that receives and concentrates urine from the distal convoluted tubule of nephrons and discharge into the renal phlebis. So the tubular parts of the nephron converts the filtrate into urine. So the Bowman's capsule, glomerular capsule, the Bowman's capsule, also called the glomerular capsule, is the beginning of a nephron. It surrounds the glomerulus. It is a double-walled cup. It is composed of inner visceral and outer parietal layers. Parietal outer layer of the glomerular capsule is simple squamous epithelium. Visceral inner layer of the glomerular capsule consists of elaborate cells called podocytes that wrap around the capillaries of the glomerulus. Capsular space separates the two layers of the glomerular capsule. The glomerular capsule with glomerulus is a micrograph shows the glomerulus and surrounding structure. So these are the tubular parts of the nephron converts the filtrate into urine. So these are the musculadensa, are the salt sensors that generate paracrine signals in the juxtaglomerular apparatus to control vital kidney functions including renal blood flow, glomerular filtration, and renin release. And then the juxtaglomerular cells, also known as granular cells, are cells in the kidney that synthesize, store, and secrete the enzyme renin. They are smooth muscle cells mainly in the walls of the afferent arterioles and some in the afferent arterioles that deliver blood to the glomerulus. And then the renal nerve. The renal nerve regulates renal blood flow, glomerular filtration rate, tubular reabsorption of sodium and water. And then the proximal convoluted tubule, it is the portion of the vertebrate nephron that lies between Bowman's capsule and the loop of Henle and the function especially in the resorption of sugar, sodium and chloride ions and water from the glomerular filtrate. So the basement of membrane is a thin layer of specialized extracellular matrix that form the supporting structure in which epithelial and endothelial muscles and fat cells and the Schwann cells of peripheral nerves.